Welcome back to Sutra South Africa. I'm Nikki Nash. As always, Happy New Year. Compliments to the new season. This is the first video of the year 2024. It's going to be a good year. A lot of things coming this year. Interesting dynamics on the channel coming through. But here today, we're going to speak about the car I've been spending a couple of weeks with, just over a month with this vehicle. And this is the Volkswagen Polo Life 70 kilowatts one. So this car, I'm going to tell you every single thing you need to know about it, from the look of the vehicle, the drive of the vehicle, there is something to speak about the drive of the vehicle, the interior and how it is to live with it on for the month I've had it, and things I don't like that I've encountered over the month I've had the vehicle, and most importantly, what is the cost of ownership for this vehicle. I'll speak about that towards the end of the video, but stay tuned. We're going to cover every single thing you need to know about this car now. So the look of the vehicle. So if you haven't watched my Polo Live video, I did a Polo Live video in 2022, and I'll put the link down below. But if you haven't watched that video, I'm going to repeat majority of things I said there. So this car, the look of the vehicle, I like the look of the vehicle. It looks very, very good. The black one, I've grown to it. I've always liked the white. I feel like white is the color to go for in a Polo, unless if you go for the blue. So I've always liked the Polo. All in all, this specific one, I like it. It's fitted with all these nice things. So it has the optional extra wheels that you're currently seeing. It has the IQ light. So I specifically asked VW to give me the black one because I had a white one a couple of months back and it didn't have the IQ lights, and I love the IQ lights, and it's something that if I were to buy a Polo or any VW for that matter, I need to have the IQ lights. So on this Polo, the IQ lights look beautiful. They have that light bar thing. So also, if you don't know how the IQ lights work, click the link in the description box below. There's a video where I just solely focused on the IQ lights of a Polo, so click that and please go watch that video. So actually look at the vehicle, I like it. As long as it has the IQ lights, it has the wheels, and it has the panoramic sunroof, I'm happy. So the actual look of this specific vehicle looks good. As a Polo, all in all Polos look good. I like that about the car. Getting into the interior of the vehicle, those cars also fitted with the digital instrument cluster. So a Polo, these new gen Polos, they come standard with a digital instrument cluster, not the one that you guys are currently seeing. The one you guys are currently seeing is an optioned one, so it's the bigger display, the nicer display. Where you can do a lot more things than the standard one. And then moving on to the infotainment system, that's also a package. On this vehicle, you pay for that, not the infotainment system itself, but you pay for. So on the entry level one, you get hard buttons, a slightly smaller screen, doesn't look as clean as how this one looks. So on this one, this is the optional one, so everything is touch, and then it has that so I can control music with my fingers. Like if I point to the left, it will play, it will repeat the song. If I point to the right, it will play next. If I point forward, it will pause, all those type of things. So that's what that comes with. This one doesn't have the automatic climate control. It has a normal climate control system. Do I really care? It's a Polo, it's fine, I don't mind it. It has the keyless entry and the keyless start. That's a nice feature. Then it has all these nice things on the side here. As you can see, there's this one with the steering wheel. What is that? It can park itself. So this car can reverse park itself, it can parallel park itself. Then you get all around sensors. So it has a front sensors, it has rear sensors. Oh, this one also has adaptive cruise. I'm just speaking about features here, and now this car has so many of those features. I will speak about them in a bit. So moving on to the drive of the vehicle, I just want to cover the drive of the vehicle quickly before we get into my time with the vehicle. The drive of the vehicle, it's a Polo, it's a VW, it drives well enough. The thing that you will feel is the turbo lag, but you get used to it, then you overlook it, and then you tend to love the vehicle for what it is. So something that you really love the car, the clutch is good. The suspension is good as well, and the gearbox itself, when you're changing into gears, is one of the smoothest things ever. You can literally change with like my pinky in this vehicle. It's something that I do like about VW as a whole, and this specific Polo, it works well. I like this vehicle. I don't really have much of a flaws with it when it comes to the drive of the vehicle. Suspension wise, it's okay. You're not looking for much. It does feel a bit bumpy at times, but honestly, I'm fine with it. It's comfortable enough. Surprisingly so one thing that I myself kind of struggled when I got the vehicle is finding the correct sitting position, like the right sitting position. And that's not because the Polo I need to sit all the way back, no, it's just that it takes a while for you to get used to where you want your clutch input, all of that, but you'll eventually get it. That's what goes to the interior of the vehicle. The space of the vehicle, it's a Polo. You're not looking to get amazing space. It's decent enough. Decent leg room. The boot capacity, decent enough. You will be seeing how many liters it is on the screen there. It's decent. You're not going to expect Tiguan size boots. It's decent enough for the vehicle. Now moving on to what I don't like, or what I experienced with the vehicle over the couple of weeks I've had it, and what I found that irritates me a lot. So the first one is, you see, this car has keyless entry. Keyless entry is where you just put your hand by the door, then the car will unlock, and then you get in. With this vehicle, right, you can put your hand there, sometimes it won't unlock, then you're gonna have to take your hand out and put it back again, then it unlocks. So I don't like how it doesn't unlock when I want it to unlock. It unlocks when it thinks, whenever it decides to unlock. So it's something that I've been having a bit of a fight. So this Polo and I have been fighting with that regard. So it's something I don't like. That's the first thing. The second thing, and I've spoken this across the board with VW, so this car is fitted with safety systems all around, like the sensors all around. So if you drive too close to something, they'll go crazy. If you add a robot and these guys that sell on the streets or whatever walk too close to your car, the car will go crazy, will beep around because it's sensing that, and it gets irritating at times. That's the second thing I don't like about this vehicle that I've experienced over the weeks I've had it. So yes, it's just those two things that I've encountered over the couple of weeks I've had the vehicle, and yeah, that's just about it. So now let's move on to the cost of ownership of the vehicle, and then we're gonna wrap up everything about this car. So moving on to the cost of ownership of this vehicle, right? So this car, starting price is priced at 385,000 Rand. This specific unit, because it's fitted with literally almost everything except for that automatic climate control system, you're looking around 460,000 Rand for a Polo. It's a lot. I wouldn't spec it the way that VW South Africa spec the specific one. There's certain things that I'll take out to make the car a bit cheaper. But yeah, so let's take the 460,000 Rand. So you take that, no deposit. You finance that over a period of 5 years, which is 60 months, at an interest rate of 12.25%. You are looking at paying 10,291 for a Polo, right? So I know how a lot of people will structure their things. Obviously, you structure it different. You say 6 years, you do balloon payment, all the things. But I personally would never advise you to take a balloon payment on any vehicle. So the way I've structured it, you're gonna pay 10,291 Rand, right? That's per month for the vehicle. Then you move on to how much it costs to fill up the tank. So the tank of this vehicle is a 40-liter tank. You fill it up, it will give you a range of around 600 k's or so. You fill it up to the brim, that 40-liter tank, you're looking at paying 886 Rand for a full tank on this vehicle. So paid that. That's the first thing, right? And then over the month I've had the vehicle, I've only spent 500 Rand on this vehicle. That's how fuel efficient the vehicle is. And I'm on 900 and something, 958 now. I'm approaching 1,000 Ks. So I've spent 1,300, the correct numbers on the screen. I've spent 1,300 on fuel, right? And that's a good thing looking at the amount of kilometers I've done with this vehicle. Then you take that for how much you're going to be spending on fuel and the cost of the vehicle, right? So how much your repayments. You're looking at spending 11,677,000 Rand on a month-to-month on a Polo, and that's before insurance. For me, and how things are right now, you can easily get an insurance code of around 2,000 Rand for a Polo. And that is a lot of money. You're gonna end up, so roughly you're looking at around 12,000 Rand, 13,000 Rand, depending on your profile on a Volkswagen Polo. And it comes to the question at the later end right now is it worth it, right? Is it worth it to spend that amount of money on a Polo, or should you just save up and get something else? And because I'm not in the market, majority of you guys are in the market, I'm gonna leave that question to you guys. Comment down below what you guys would do. Would you spend 460,000 Rand? Let's just say this is the car you're buying. Would you spend 460,000 Rand on this vehicle, or would you spend your money elsewhere? Tell me where else you spend it, and I'll comment down below and tell you it's a good deal, it's not a good deal, it's a good car, not a good car. And hopefully the car you guys are commenting I've already reviewed or I'm about to review. But yeah, this is the first video of the year, so I'm getting my mojo back. It was good seeing you guys. Well, I'm not seeing you guys, but you guys are seeing me. I'll see you guys on the next video. Next video is another long-termer that I've had for the past month or so. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Comment down below also what you guys like to see this year. But yeah, I'm Nicky Nash from South Africa, and I am signing out. See you on the next one.